Oh, welcome to Just the Dis. My name is Brian, and we talk about Blu-rays here. And today I'm going to take you through the April releases from the great folks at Indicator, Powerhouse Films. As I've said before, I'm a huge fan of what they're doing, and they have a lot of exciting releases coming. I'm just going to mention a few at the top here. In, I believe, May, we have the Columbia Noir #3 box set, which looks fantastic. The other two have been wonderful, and their version of Someone to Watch Over Me. And then in, I guess, June, we have the Hammer Night Shadows, the Volume 6 of their incredibly wonderful Hammer series coming, along with a movie called Eye of the Cat. And then in July, I'm really excited about the stuff they have coming then. The Big Fix with Richard Dreyfuss, which is one of my favorite 70s detective movies. Elaine May's film Ishtar, Werner Herzog's film Invincible, and Mike Nichols's Day of the Dolphin. Those are all coming in July. Go to powerhousefilms.co.uk to check out their lineup. But, all right, let's start with the big one here, okay? Irreversible. Look at this. This is beautiful. Just yet another wonderful limited edition. You can just see how much they put into this one. I'll go through the transfer and the features in a second. But, again, just a really nice hard box. You can see the thickness, and you get a poster, get an incredible book, not a booklet. This is like a softcover book. These limited editions are just, I mean, look, oh, this is just beautiful. Yeah, just a really wonderful book, and you got essays in here and everything. It's just a beautiful companion piece to the film. Here's the actual disc itself, double inside, and it has reversible artwork. So you could go that way if you want. This is Region B locked. I think all of these are. So, know that. You would likely have to have a region-free player or be in the UK to play this. It is, of course, the Gaspar Noe film that put him on the map for, I think, a lot of people. The tagline is "Time destroys everything," and I was just looking at sort of the letterbox synopsis. It says events over the course of one traumatic night in Paris unfold in reverse chronological order as the beautiful Alex is brutally raped and beaten by a stranger in the underpass and subsequently seeks revenge upon her assailant. A simultaneously beautiful and terrible examination of the destructive nature of cause and effect and how time destroys everything. Of course, Monica Bellucci stars, along with Vincent Cassel and others. And yeah, this is a tough watch. I haven't gotten a chance to really dig into this. I did throw it on real quick. There are two versions of the film included here, and I watched the theatrical cut, or part of it, just to see how it looked. It looks great, of course. It's a new, so 2K restoration supervised by director-writer Gaspar Noe. Two versions of the film, the 2002 original theatrical cut, 98 minutes, and the 2020 straight cut, which reassembles the events in chronological order, and that's 90 minutes. I'm not sure the film would have the same impact, of course, if played out chronologically, but nonetheless, if you're curious, that seems like an interesting extra version to have. Original 5.1 surround and 2.0 stereo tracks, audio commentary by Gaspar Noe on the original cut, Irreversible Odyssey 2019, 44 minutes, a retrospective documentary featuring interviews with Noe, actors Monica Bellucci, Vincent Cassel, and Albert Dupontel, cinematographer Benoit Debie, and others. T50 Q&A, 2002, 49 minutes, an archival audio recording of a post-screening Q&A session with Noe, Bellucci, and Cassell, recorded at London's National Film Theatre. The BFI Masterclass with Gaspar Noe, 2009, 90 minutes. Archival audio recording of the filmmaker in conversation with programmer and critic David Cox, recorded at BFI South Bank during the London Film Festival. I mean, that's crazy. 90 minutes. I mean, yes, it's audio, but I still think that's a really incredible extra feature to throw into this. Let's see here. There's more. Time Destroys All Things, 2021, 15 minutes, a video essay examining the two versions of Irreversible by Alexandra Heller-Nicholas, author of Rape Revenge Films, A Critical Study. I'm a big fan of hers. She's done a bunch of commentaries, and she's just great. Deleted Scene, something called Stress, 2002, 5 minutes, and Outrage, 2002, 5 minutes. Thomas Bangalter music videos directed by Noe. Intoxication, 2002, 5 minutes, a documentary short Noe, featuring filmmaker Stephen Drouin. Trailer, 2019 festival trailer. Let's see here. The limited edition exclusive 80-page booklet with new essay by Anna Bogutskaya and archival American cinematographer article on the technical aspects of the film, a BBFC case study, an overview of contemporary critical responses, and an archival for and against article by Nick James and Mark Kermode, a look at the creation of the straight cut, new writing on intoxication and film credits. So that is pretty epic. If you are a fan of Noe and his films, I say you really got to get this. I don't see any way around it. It's just these, especially when they do these wonderful limited edition, boxes, they really kill it. And this is another beauty. And one of the most contemporary films I think they've put out. I mean, maybe not quite, but anyway, let's talk about some other ones. We have The Chalk Garden from 1964. This one stars Haley Mills and Deborah Kerr and John Mills. And it is directed by the great Ronald Neame, who most people would know as the director of the Poseidon Adventure, but who has done a ton of other films like the wonderful espionage comedy adventure film Hopscotch with Walter Matthau. He did Gambit, which is a really great Shirley MacLaine and Michael Caine caper film. He did a couple with Alec Guinness, The Horse's Mouth and Tunes of Glory, which are great. The Odessa File. He did Meteor. I'm just a big fan of him. So this is definitely one I'm curious to check out. I'm also a big Haley Mills fan. But I'm used to her in her Disney work, and this seems a bit more dramatic. So you have your booklet. Again, these are limited editions, the first printings that they do, and they come with these nice booklets. These, I don't believe, are included in the, if they do put out a standard edition, the booklet is not present. There's the interior artwork and the disc itself. Again, Region B locked. I believe Kino issued their version of this, but this seems to be a little bit more stacked. But just so you know, the story is of a grandmother who seeks a governess for her 16-year-old granddaughter, Laurel, who manages to drive away each and every one so far by exposing their past with a record of 3 in 1 week. When an applicant with a mysterious past manages to get the job, Laurel vows to expose her. Meanwhile, Laurel's divorced married mother tries to get her back. So I'm a big fan of, like I said, Deborah Kerr and Haley Mills. So this seems like a very intriguing domestic drama from the great Ronald Neame. So I am very curious about it. It is a new, or I guess a high definition remaster, original mono audio commentary with film historian Lucy Bolton and Josephine Bonning. The BEHP interview with Ronald Neame, 1991, 107 minutes. I love this stuff. Archival audio recording made as part of the British Entertainment History Project, featuring the acclaimed director in conversation with Roy Fowler. Fertile Ground, 2021, 8 minutes. Assistant production accountant Maurice Landsberger remembers filming at Eastbourne. 8mm locations footage, 1963, 1 minute. Excerpts from John Mills' home movies shot at Beachy Head during production. Clever conversation, 22 minutes, an appreciation of Malcolm Arnold's score by author and musician David Huckvale. Loved and Envied, 2021, 11 minutes. Josephine Botting on the life and career of Enid Bagnold. The trailer, and then the 32-page booklet with a new essay by Melanie Williams, extracts from interviews and autobiographies, an overview of contemporary critical responses and film credits. So that is The Chalk Garden. Then I have a couple from Ken Loach. We'll start with Fatherland from 1986. And this one, I've seen Loach films, but not enough. So these are a couple that I wasn't familiar with. Apparently this one is, I'm just looking at the Letterboxd sort of synopsis. Persona non grata in his homeland, protest singer Klaus Drittmann must leave East Berlin, his wife and child, and emigrate to West Berlin, where the representatives of an American record company are eagerly waiting for him. They plan to exploit his defection from communism both ideologically and financially. But Klaus, as ill at ease in the West as he was in the East, is reluctant to be used as an expendable commodity. Leaving his contract unsigned or signed in his manner, he leaves for Cambridge to meet his father, a concert player who, just like him, left East Berlin 30 years ago as Klaus was a little boy. I'm not going to go any further in terms of the synopsis. You get a general sense of what this is, and this is actually an all-region release, so you wouldn't need a region-free player for this one. And same thing goes for the other Loach film I'm going to call out in a second here. This is high-definition remaster, original mono audio, something called Language Barriers, 2021, 7 minutes. Editor Jonathan Morris discusses his first feature film collaboration with Ken Loach. Talk About Work, 1971, 16 minutes. Loach's documentary on youth unemployment, made for the Central Office of Information and photographed by Chris Menzies. Right to Work, March 1972, 43 minutes. Campaign film documenting a 5-week protest march from Glasgow to London that saw the participation of a number of cultural figures, including Loach and other filmmakers. And then this has a limited edition exclusive 36-page booklet with a new essay by Frank Collins, an archival interview with Ken Loach, an extract from Loach on Loach, an overview of contemporary and critical responses, new writing on the documentary films, and film credits. So that is Fatherland. There's our nice booklet. And reversible artwork, which, no, it's basically the same. So that's Fatherland. And then last we have Carlas Song, and this is from 1996. And it is... Well, this one I'm just looking again at a synopsis. They don't have synopses on the back of these, which is a choice, and I fully support it. But in terms of letting you know what this is about, again, this is another one I haven't seen. It says, set in 1987, Carlas Song tells the story of love in the time of war. The plot follows the relationship between a Scottish bus driver George Lennox, Robert Carlyle, who of course was in Trainspotting, and others, and Carla, a Nicaraguan refugee living in Glasgow. George first encounters Carla when she sneaks onto his bus without paying the fare. They go out for coffee, but Carla seems hesitant to tell George anything about her life or where she's from. When Carla needs a place to stay, George arranges for her to stay at his friend's place. So that's sort of the setup of this one. And that sounds actually pretty intriguing. I'm very curious about that sort of low-key, two characters encounter each other kind of drama, and Robert Carlyle in that kind of a role intrigues me for sure. So there's the inside, and again, artwork is the same. And you have your booklet, of course. So this one, again, high definition remaster, original stereo audio commentary with director Ken Loach and screenwriter Paul Laverty from 2005. An Extraordinary Thing, 2021, 18 minutes. Producer Sally Hibben recalls the challenges of filming in Nicaragua. Something called Two Worlds Collide 2021, 9 minutes. Editor Jonathan Morris discusses working on an ambitious international scale. Tuning in to Nicaragua 2021, 10 minutes. Composer George Fenton details his approach to scoring the film. And Background to the Art 2021, 14 minutes. Art director Fergus Clegg on recreating the late 80s setting of Carlas Song. Sound of Music 2021, 10 minutes. Sound recordist Ray Beckett discusses the technical aspects of Loach's documentary style of filmmaking. Keeping Up Appearances 2021, 10 minutes. Script supervisor Susanna Lenton relates the complexities of shooting the film in sequence. 10 deleted scenes, 12 minutes, and a limited edition exclusive 36-page booklet with new essay by Michael Pattinson, Paul Laverty on Carlas Song, an account of screening the film in Nicaragua, Ken Loach on recutting the film, and an overview of contemporary critical responses and film credits. Again, that is all region. So that is it for the April offerings from the great folks at Indicator. I hope to be back to talk about May, June, July, as there are a lot of exciting stuff coming. As I said, again, please go to powerhousefilms.co.uk to get on their mailing list and to check out upcoming releases. Definitely have a look at that Noir box set and the upcoming Hammer box set. Really exciting stuff. So anyway, if you enjoy these kind of rundowns, let me know, give it a thumbs up, and let me know if you've bought anything from Indicator lately that you liked, or if there's anything you're looking forward to. I'd love to hear about it in the comments. Thank you for watching. Bye-bye.